Oh, say does.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. And tonight, Brent, a clash between two of the best in the West.
Really wondering if this is a preview of a postseason matchup. Both teams have aspirations of representing the Western Conference all the way in the finals, so they have the talent to do so.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. They've got Smith. Cameron Reddish is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Miller in at the three, the small forward. Gilgeous-Alexander off the mark with the outside fadeaway. To the middle, here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. Rebounded by Hardy. And here are the Thunder now. 4-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, two bad ones, one good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Now, here's Hardy. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas. Holmgren can't hit.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
And here we are watching Jalen Williams. Brent, there's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up. He gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander following LaMelo Ball's three. Holmgren the pass to Hardy. Now the pass to Holmgren. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, inside, it's all about Chet Holmgren and that reach, allowing him to get to the basket.
Here's Smith. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The free throw off from Smith.
Taken third overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Stolen away. Here's Hardy. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Miller. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Unreal stretch from Holmgren there. Allows him to alter or block a shot just about every time someone's in his area.
Wallace is checked in for the Thunder. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Ball. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers.
Oh, sweet pull-up game from LaMelo. The young man has so much confidence in his ability.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. For 3, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Houston. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff.
Thunder have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Rockets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Shots good by Miller.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult, it's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Dort, he's checked in for Williams. And a switch here also for Houston. James Harden, he's checked in for Ball.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Anunoby. Hits the three-point bomb.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Reddish. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Thunder with the lead. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer no good. Down low, Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Holmgren. By this point in the year, Greg, the playoff discussion comes into play. Some teams look solid to make it, and others are chasing a spot.
Absolutely. And this is when you want to play your best basketball in the regular season. Coming down the stretch can be a mental drag, but rewarding for some clubs. This is when playoff spots are secure.
And the rejection by Holmgren. Houston moving it around. And he gets it to go. Miller's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, great find there from Harden. He's just so good at finding his teammates in rhythm.
Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Passes to Wallace. Three-pointer. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden, that's good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Harden with the defensive effort.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
A shot by Reddish, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wallace. On target from 13 feet. Wallace has got 5 now.
If you're waiting for him to miss, when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
And here's Harden for 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall.
So much talk about the work ethic of Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong defensive play that time.
17.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Harden out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Dario Saric. Then there's Grant. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward position. Grant, that's good.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now here's Wallace. Williams, a screen on Ball. Here's Wallace. Misses the 3.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
And here is Williams. following LaMelo Ball's three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And that one, good.
You can't lose Harden there. He slipped inside there and made them pay.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Here's the three. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Whitmore. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Dort. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Holmgren dishes to Williams. Dort kicks to Wallace. Dort a screen on Ball. Spins. Shot clock at 6. Williams for 3. James Harden with the rebound. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
2 points. That one goes.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Whitmore. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Trains it from beyond the arc. Holmgren's got 6.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
Outside Williams. Over Whitmore. Williams can't hit. Rockets have gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 7 now in this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Wallace. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Timeout called the Rockets. For the Thunder, Chang comes in for Williams. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Wallace. Houston also making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Miller subbed in for James Harden. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Pass to Holmgren. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That's a nice set. Chet, he's an ideal pick-and-roll partner.
On the wing, Miller. Defended by Dort. Shots good by Miller.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Here's Hardy. Again, Oklahoma City.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the rejection by Holmgren. Pass to Hardy. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Smith on the wing. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Here is Miller, following the score by Oklahoma City. Shoots over Hardy. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Miller outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 3. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Hey, everybody.
I got us taking a look here at the Rockets sitting in first place. They've taken care of business, but the playoffs fast approaching. They're where they need to be.
And we'll see how that home court. And now breaking down the first half we saw, what can you say about LaMelo Ball? He's putting on a show.
He's been on one, aggressive, but at the same time, under control. And no one has stopped him yet.
What's incredible is his consistency. He's looked focused and out to prove something tonight. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Hardy. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Thunder trailing by 3. Inside. Close the alley-oop 10.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
The pass to Reddish. Gafford with the ball. Houston moving the ball around. Gafford sets the pick for Ball. Gets an open look and hits. Ball's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
Williams, a screen on Ball. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Now, here is Miller. 8 points for him. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip. Well, Thunder have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Ball dishes to Miller. Stops. Pops. Smith kicks to Ball. Passes it to Reddish. And here's Miller outside. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. And making our way toward the finish line, this is a great time to check out the new power rankings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're locked in again at that third spot. Not a bad place to be.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they're just taking it one game at a time, dismantling each opponent along the way as they were predicted to do.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Here's Harden. It's a 10-point game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hardy's got 7 points in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Whitmore, he's checked in for the Rockets. Now, here is Miller. 13 points in the game. There's the 3. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Good on the triple.
You can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Miller surveying the floor. He can't get that one.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Rockets with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that. Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Here's Hardy. And they get it in the dunk by Holmgren. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Yeah, blocking him out might not be enough with the length. Holmgren routinely gets to the ball before anyone else. Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Now, here's Hardy. He has 7. And Chet Holmgren gets the 3. Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Anunoby passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go with the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Whitmore's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Miller. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Hardy passes to Holmgren. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, I love that. You can kind of pass it anywhere when you're throwing it to Chet, and he does the rest.
Rockets leading by 10. Puts the move on. Miller, no what?
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Gilgeous-Alexander had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The Thunder have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. Dort comes in for OG Anunoby. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Rockets also changing it up. Saric is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Grant comes in for Reddish. And it's James Harden in for Ball. And the 3-ball is good.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Houston foul.
For Oklahoma City, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And he knocks down the first one.
The line for 2.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The 3. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Rockets ahead. They're up by 10. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Houston, LaMelo Ball is out there with Harden. Then there's Whitmore. Then there's Saric, and it's Grant in at the 4 spot. The 3 from Harden. Rebounded by Hardy. Hardy's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Chang. Dishes it to Wallace. Pass to Hardy. The tray. Drills the 3-pointer.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Chang, the pass to Dort. Wallace looking for an opening. Kicks to Holmgren. The crossover. Dort left side. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Harden with the stuff.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Here's Dort. And the shot goes in.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And Harden with the basket on the assist from Ball. Ball's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance to go out and check him over.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Reddish, he's checked in for Grant. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
All right, thank you, David. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for George. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And here's Harden for 3. Offensive rebound. That shot misses. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Hardy passes to Holmgren to take the lead. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. From the arc, another miss by Harden.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Anunoby. Now Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. Passes it to Anunoby. Wide open. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
For the Rockets, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Saric. Smith comes in for Whitmore. And Miller's subbed in for James Harden. Miller outside. The Rockets with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Rebounded by Gafford. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Miller, that's for two. Here's Rush. Lays it up off the glass.
And the top 10 pick, giving you a top 10 moment.
Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Ball. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hardy. Oh, Anunoby in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Shots good by Miller.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Harden. The kick out to Williams. Hits it from three-point range.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
The Rockets trail. The pass to Reddish. Shoots over Hardy. A shot by Reddish, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Anunoby. Shoots it. And Holmgren pulls it down. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. Second team foul. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Ball. Money!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up enough.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Miller outside. They grab their own miss. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're behind by 6. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball from long range. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Look, no choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
The kick out to Ball. And here's Miller outside. No good. Shot missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David, all right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time